Los Angeles is a city of dreams, built by generations of immigrants seeking hope and opportunity. Spanish echoes through neighborhoods from East LA to the San Fernando Valley, where vibrant communities form the city's backbone. But beneath the lively surface, a powerful fear has taken hold, one that's grown deeper in recent years. For many Latinos, fear is a constant companion on the way to work, at the dinner table, in the quiet of night. It's the fear of deportation, of crime, of not making rent as costs soar. This isn't the life they imagined in the City of Angels. Every knock on the door brings anxiety. Parks and street corners grow quieter after dark. People stay inside, look over their shoulders, and the sense of open community fades. Fear is changing the fabric of Latino life, turning public spaces into places of uncertainty. This story explores the landscape of fear in Los Angeles Latino communities. We'll examine its sources, from immigration enforcement to rising crime and economic hardship. Through resident stories, we'll see how fear shapes families, work, and education. We'll also look at the systemic issues that make these problems worse. But this is also a story of strength. Despite immense pressure, the community finds ways to support one another. They fight back, hold on to hope, and refuse to let fear define them. In the City of Angels, resilience endures. Even in the shadow of fear, the journey begins here. Today's climate of fear didn't appear overnight, it's the result of converging pressures. Immigration enforcement has become more aggressive, with stories of ICE raids spreading terror through neighborhoods. The threat of deportation haunts not just the undocumented, but their US-born children and relatives. At the same time, concerns about crime have risen, making people feel unsafe in their own streets. News of robberies and assaults, whether real or perceived, fuels anxiety. Economic pressure adds another layer. Housing costs have skyrocketed, forcing families to work multiple jobs just to survive. Many live in constant fear of eviction or not being able to provide for their children. When you're struggling financially, you have fewer resources to handle emergencies or legal issues. A history of discrimination deepens the mistrust of official institutions. Latinos have long faced prejudice, from law enforcement to housing and employment. This perfect storm, immigration, fears, crime, economic hardship, and discrimination, leaves many feeling isolated and afraid. The roots of unease run deep, shaping daily life in profound ways. Understanding these roots is key to understanding the fear itself. To grasp the impact of fear, listen to those who live with it daily. Maria, a grandmother in Boyle Heights, once enjoyed evenings on her porch. Now she locks the door at sunset and urges her grandchildren to come straight home. "We used to feel like a big family on this street. Now, we're strangers, afraid of each other," she says. Elena, a mother in South LA, worries for her children's safety and her husband's immigration status. "Every time a police car passes, my heart stops. If he's taken, how do we survive?" Street vendors like Ricardo are frequent crime targets. After being robbed twice, he stopped reporting incidents. "I'm just trying to make a living, but now I'm always nervous." These stories reveal how fear changes behavior, forcing people indoors, making them wary of neighbors, and eroding trust. It's not just about statistics, it's about the daily reality of locked doors and pounding hearts. Fear shapes every decision, from where children play to whether a crime is reported. The human cost is immense. Isolation, anxiety, and a sense that the life they built could shatter at any moment. This is life under siege, a reality for too many in Los Angeles. Yet, even in this climate, people find ways to endure. The community spirit is tested but not broken. Every day they adapt, protect their loved ones, and hope for change. The struggle is real, but so is their resilience. These are not just stories of fear, they are stories of survival. The fight for normalcy continues, one day at a time. In every locked door and cautious glance, there's a determination to persevere. The siege is ongoing, but so is the will to overcome. This is the daily reality for many, and the reason their voices must be heard. Their stories matter. Fear seeps into every part of life, especially schools, work, and safety. In classrooms, children carry the weight of anxiety from home, making it hard to focus or attend regularly. Parents avoid school events, worried about drawing attention or leaving home. At work, undocumented employees endure unsafe conditions and wage theft, afraid to speak up. Even legal residents accept poor treatment, desperate to keep jobs in an expensive city. Fear of law enforcement means crimes go unreported, making communities more vulnerable. Victims of domestic violence may stay silent, fearing deportation or family separation. This reluctance to engage with authorities extends to healthcare and social services. Many avoid hospitals or public aid, worried their information could be shared with immigration officials. As a result, families miss out on help they need and deserve. Fear cuts them off from the very systems meant to protect them. The consequences are silent but devastating. Systemic problems deepen the fear gripping Latino communities. Decades of aggressive policing and racial profiling have created a gulf between residents and law enforcement. Many see police as a threat, not protectors, eroding public safety. This mistrust is generational, woven into the community's collective memory. Underfunded neighborhoods lack parks, reliable transit, and well-resourced schools. Public safety efforts focus on enforcement, not prevention or support. Navigating official channels is daunting, especially for those facing language barriers. Community organizations try to fill the gap, but resources are stretched thin. Many feel invisible to those in power despite their contributions to the city. This sense of neglect fuels isolation and fear, leaving people to rely on each other. The cracks in the system are deep, and the burden falls on those already under stress. Despite fear and uncertainty, the Latino community responds with resilience and unity. Where official systems fail, neighbors step up, sharing information, organizing watch groups, and building trust. Community organizations provide legal aid, mental health support, and Know Your Rights workshops. These groups are lifelines, offering hope and practical help. Activism flourishes. Leaders, artists, and youth raise awareness, organize protests, and create public art celebrating culture and resilience. Political engagement grows, with efforts to build power and demand change. The spirit of mutual aid, ayuda mutua, is everywhere. Food banks, childcare, and fundraising for families in crisis. This collective strength is the community's greatest asset. No matter the challenge, they refuse to face it alone. Their bonds are forged in struggle, but defined by hope. In every act of solidarity, they declare, "We are here, and we endure." The community's response is a powerful answer to fear. Together, they build a future worth fighting for. The story of Latinos in Los Angeles is one of paradox. Fearful, yet resilient. Isolated, yet united. Their capacity to endure, organize, and support each other is remarkable. But resilience has limits. Constant stress takes a toll on health, families, and the social fabric. No community should live in perpetual fear. If nothing changes, mistrust will deepen, and opportunities will shrink. The city risks losing the full contribution of a vital community. Los Angeles cannot afford to let fear win. This is a call for awareness and for action. Policymakers, law enforcement, and all Angelenos must see the reality and invest in real solutions. The Latino community has proven its strength. Now the city must prove its commitment. The future of the City of Angels depends on it.